Hello again, it's Noob, and here we have a puzzle lock, a Titan's treasure puzzle lock to be exact. This was sent to me as a kind gift by Treasure Puzzle Lock. There was no expectation for me to feature it or do a review or anything like that. But I will leave some details about their Instagram below because I think that's only fair. I normally do some puzzle locks over on my side channel, Side Noob. Do go check it out. But then the ones on there, I mean, they're cheap. They're just cheap gimmicks, really. This is the first real lock that has been converted into a proper puzzle lock that I've ever received or bought, for that matter. So I'm really excited to give this a go. I've got a timer here, and the reason I've got that isn't to challenge myself to how fast I can do this, but more if I really struggle and I can't get this open, then I might edit it to make it a better viewing experience for you. If I do that, then I will keep this running and put this on my side channel so you can see the sort of raw footage, assuming it's not going to take me an hour. Or I actually pick it at all. If I don't pick it or open it or whatever it is, you don't pick these two, then you'll probably never see the video. Anyway, it was sent to me with this little 3D printed holder. You get the lock. I got a little booklet, and I got I'll put this away, you don't need that anymore. This other half of the key, yeah, it seems to be. So let's just read what it says inside. I don't think there's any answers in here. So it says, once upon a time there was a Titan who was very wealthy. One day he decided to hide his treasure from the other evil forces and lock it. He engraved his name on the lock and marked this special lock with a K. Unfortunately, he lost his precious treasure. Decades passed, now that everyone thinks the treasure is lost forever. Is the Titan's treasure lost forever? Find the hidden treasure guarded by the Titan. After the treasure is found, hide it again so no one will find it. So it says treasure is a little pearl. It says decoration, so some feature of this lock is a decoration. It says one Titan padlock, one broken key, okay. No external tools needed or allowed. Okay, and there's some details for you if you're interested in this treasure puzzle lock. So now, I don't think we need this part of the key because it's sort of glued onto the paper. I assume it's just an extra, but in case I need it, I'm going to pop it just over here so we can do it. Now, I do already have some prior knowledge on this type of lock. I've got an example here. And yeah, so I do already sort of know how this works, how the whole core turns, and the actuator at the back actually is the thing which releases a shackle. So I do have some prior knowledge, so just bear that in mind. So I'll be able to sort of see where I think the modifications to this lock have been made and go from there. Also, spoiler alert, if I do manage to solve this, you will also know how to solve it. So if you're thinking about getting one, you might not want to watch all of it if I do manage to do it at all. All right, let's go. Okay, so first thing I'll do is think about, as a lock picker, a lock collector, what we do with this Dom Titan K padlock's been modified. So what do I see that's different? Well, clearly we've got grub screw 1, that's very deep set, chamfered though. Grub screw 2, that seems to be flush, and grub screw 3. Grub screw 3 is in what would have been a pin chamber. Okay, and can I see it? Let's get some light down in there. I've got my adjustable light there. Can I see anything down there? I can see the top of that grub screw in the keyway, so this shouldn't turn at all. So if I put this in, let's do that. Let's see if my suspicions are correct. It stops there, pull that out, measure it up. I would say that is definitely in line with where that grub screw is, so I can't put that in and it won't turn. But there are pins. There is a pin there, I can see. I can definitely see one pin at the front. I can't use any other tools, so I can't lift that pin to see there's any more pins at the back. How many pins does this normally have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's a 5-pin lock, which means that that 6th pin is probably to stop the core from, because it doesn't turn all the way around, 360. So that is a pin that probably stops it turning all the way around. Okay. Then you got that. Is that the bit which says it's a decoration? I'm going to push it or something anyway, because it's the only thing I think of. Oh, do you just see that? Is that where the... Hold on. I swear that just there I saw a flash of white that dropped down. I reckon that's where the pearl is. So that's the keyway. That's where the shackle is. If that pearl's there, we have to remove the shackle. That makes sense. So my first instinct is, can I open the grub screws with the... Oh, look at that. There's markings on this. Is that decoration? Or is that a reason? Is that a reason? I don't know. Okay. Tip of the key's not modified. I don't think I can get in any of these to open it. So I push down really hard. Maybe. That doesn't seem right. The other side is sharper. And I think, yeah, that's working. Look. That's definitely coming out. Is this right, though? It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like that's the answer. Because this isn't a tool or been modified in any way, but it is working. I suppose that whether it's the right way of doing it or not, it's a way of doing it, and it is using what I've got. Whether it's meant to be that way or not, I don't know. That means I should be able to put this key in. No, why not? There's something in there. 2 pieces of something. What's this? Just 2 pieces of metal. Metal that's shaped a little bit at the end. I don't know why. Maybe so it's easy. It comes out of this more easily. Can I put this key in further than I was before? So that's where that key got to before. Yes, it does. Will I be able to... Okay, I'll put it in a little bit further, but I want to be able to pull it out. Does that work? Has it been like repinned? Is there evidence of repinning? Maybe. It's possible with a lot of care to drill out these plugs and repopulate the pin chambers, but that's not doing anything. Okay, let's carry on. Can I get this one out? Maybe. Feels too deep. Am I getting there? I just got there, I think. Yes. This is definitely coming out. Okay, so will this show me anything? Thing is, this side should just be the shackle. So unless it's been modified in a way that I don't realise. That's a bit... Can I use these? Would that work? Maybe together. It's not working. Okay, I'll use my fingers now. In for a penny, in for a pound, right? I might as well see if I remove this one as well. Normally here, I don't think there's supposed to be anything, is there? I don't know. Not cut one of these open, so I don't really know. But this together, these sort of work. Okay. Again, I don't know if that's the right way of doing it. And there's a spring. Not sure why there's a spring yet. Don't think that's normal in this lock. I don't think so. Maybe I'm wrong. So we're not getting anywhere. If these pin chambers had been modified, they'd have been drilled out and then something taken out or put back in, and then the plugs, these brass plugs, pushed back in. That might be why it's been filed off or sanded down. It looks like there's a little gap here and maybe on that one too. So maybe these aren't the original plugs. I don't know. I guess. I think I've got to see whether this actual key works and worry about trying to get it out afterwards. If I push it all the way to where it's supposed to be, which is there, maybe I can use one of these to winkle it out. So that's it there. So does that work? Don't know. Don't think so. Let's try again. Let's try. That doesn't seem to be opening. Okay, so the grooves. Can I get rid of that key? So why is that not opening? Is that the wrong key? Oh, it does open. Maybe I just didn't get it right. So it is the right key, but that means that the key's stuck in there. Does that matter? Oh, it opens. Okay. If I turn that back, can I get my key back out? I don't know if I need it again. So I could push it from this end. Oh, that works. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Nice. I can always redo that if I need to, but at the moment I've got this. Okay, let's have a look down this hole now. This is open up. Anything modified down there? It gets thinner, doesn't it? Look. That's wide. And that's thin. Can I get one of these down the side? Is that normal in this? I know that shackles do thin. Oh, you can see it here. Look, that's normal because there's normally a mechanism to stop the shackle from coming out, obviously. I'm not normally sure what that is in this lock, but it could be that... See, again, is that normal that there's a spring here? It could be normal. That's drilled through. Is there a plug? I'm not going to look at my other lock. I don't want to cheat. But the only way which you could have in a lock like this, the shackle not come out, is either something to do like a ball bearing mechanism or something like that either side. But that doesn't exist in this lock. In normal padlocks, there's a separate sprung pin. I think that's my clear plastic padlocks which do that. I don't think that's normal for this lock though. Or is it just exposing the spring? Also, if it is, that spring is definitely pushing something into either this side or this side. I'm assuming it can't be this side because that's the top and that's a pin chamber. So, well, that would make sense. That's where all the springs are. But if it's pushing this way, then that would be to stop this from rotating all the way around. I didn't check whether it does that. Or maybe it is for both. Maybe it's a pin, spring, pin. That could be possible. So one side stops this from rotating more than, what, 90 degrees or so, and then this side stops that from... That could work, which means that that's a spring. Okay, so maybe I can pull back the spring. Try and get all the way in there, like get as far up as I can, and retract the spring down. But I think I can push it from this side. No, okay. Can't use the key. Key was open. That doesn't make any difference. Try putting the key back in again. And see whether open the lock up and just see whether that does anything. Is that what this is for? The grooves at the back is to sort of position your lock, the key into the lock better? I swear that those grooves are there so you can move the key either further in or out of the lock. Because it did open, didn't it? We'll worry about that in a minute. Okay. Maybe we can use the 2 pieces like this. I'm worried that I'll hurt the spring. Let's try that. Yes. Yes, we did it. I don't know if that's the right method, though. What do we get? Oh, we get a... Ah, that's a locking pin. That's okay. That can be put back down there. Retract the spring, put that back down, so that makes sense. Then this must be the treasure. Oh, stop, 12 minutes. And that's the treasure. Look at that. That's so cute. So just a little sort of like little pearls, that's the size of treasure. Okay, that's cool. I get that. Now, I've got no idea if that's the right way of doing this puzzle lock. I've got no idea. I mean, I got the treasure, I think. So I didn't use anything other than what was given to me. So I'm assuming that's right. I think so. Let me know in the comments. Did I do that right? Is there a better way? Would you have done it differently? I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, it did open. So I'm really pleased with that. So thank you, Treasure Puzzle Lock, for sending this my way. If you've got a comment, leave one below. I read them all, reply to as many as I can. If you like this video, please leave a like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel and like to see more content like this, then please do subscribe. It really helps me out. And of course, I'll see you all next time.